Last few years, many of the lower profile sports have found it difficult to attract big crowds. Greyhound racing is one sport that looked as though it was going to the dogs. But as Andrew Bensley tells us, improving TAB figures have come to the rescue.
As in most sports in the last few years, greyhound racing has had to battle hard to survive. Through tough economic times, attendances have declined dramatically. Yet at the same time, the TAB turnover has climbed. The man given the job to steer greyhound racing towards the 21st century is Ken Carr, a long-time administrator.
TAB turnover is excellent on greyhound racing at the moment, and in fact, up until the first week in June of this year, we're up 12.3%, which is $16 million over and above last year's figure.
But while the money figures might be good, on course it's a far different story.
Star Chariot began smartly.
On average, only 2,000 people go to the track at either Olympic Park or Sandown. It's giving officials major headaches on how to get the people back. One camp not afraid to outline its ideas, the Bookmakers Association.
I'm sure that the only viable thing that could be done would perhaps be to reduce or abolish admission charges. And after all, punters that go to the TABs don't have to pay to get in.
After recent rumblings that greyhound racing may have been finished here at Olympic Park, comes the news that the Melbourne Greyhound Racing Association have secured a 15-year lease, certainly a great relief to the sport. With that agreement in hand, big changes are underway to upgrade public amenities. They can now enjoy luxurious facilities in the grandstand, and tenders are being called for a project which will see $600,000 spent on the betting ring.
Shining Penny Star Chariot, 600 to 20.
It will be glassed in, a false ceiling in place, and carpeted and air conditioned. It will make it very comfortable for our punters.
The owners and trainers of the greyhounds won't be forgotten either. The Greyhound Board hopes to increase the already high stake money over the next few years through the TAB payout. The future of the sport is in pretty safe hands.
We're firmly of the belief that if the sport's going to prosper and progress, one of the major ways we're going to do that is by bringing more people into active participation in the sport by means of owning and training greyhounds.